All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all honor and all glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS who rule well and teach well, and Shalom to the Lord's elect. And this is Akwam, and I just wanted to come back with another lesson. I came across this article of the Edomite woman in California who accused Israelite, a Jake man, an Israelite of stealing her phone, man. And it was in a hotel. Her name was Maya Ponsetto. All right, she was arrested in California after a video showed her attacking jazz musician Kayon Harold's son when she could not find her phone. Right, and I believe the video is up on YouTube if you haven't seen it. But I want us to do a quick lesson on this because this is also showing and proving that Esau Edom, all right, the so-called white man, is he's completely through. Right, his nation is through. His woman is through. You see, his children are through. His children, acting as if they're Israelites. Driving around, bumping, that demonic rap music, man. You see, we're in a time of Esau Edom's downfall. All right, that's why you have these devils going against each other. Egyptian versus Egyptian, and and as we see here, we see the Shedemite woman going down as well, man. All right, woman who falsely accused black teen, Israelite teen, of because there's no one that's black, of phone theft, returns to New York to face charges. All right, and this would have never happened, man. 10 years ago, all right, 5 6 years ago, this wouldn't have happened to the Shedemite woman. All right, she would have this so-called black teen would have been arrested with no questions asked. You see, he would have been taken to jail, and this Shedemite woman would have got off smooth. All right, but we're in a time of the Heavenly Father passing judgment on the nation of Edom. All right, and his woman is included. The woman who was arrested after a video showed her attacking and falsely accusing a black teenager of stealing her cell phone arrived in New York City overnight to face charges, a police spokesperson said Saturday. All right, so she about to most likely do some time, man. And this is heavy because, like I was saying, if this was 5 6 years ago, this wouldn't even be a question, right? There wouldn't even be an article on this Shedemite woman getting ready to face charges. Ventura County officers in California coordinated with the New York City Police Department to arrest the woman, Maya Ponsetto, on Thursday. She was taken into custody following a traffic stop near her home in Peru, about 40 miles from Los Angeles. Deputies said Ponsetto failed to stop her car until she reached her home. All right, and that's that Edomite pride, man. All right, she had the cops behind her, and she still wouldn't pull over, and then refused to get out. All right, she refused to get out of her car. You know, which how about Shimon Shai he's gonna bring that pride very very low. She was forcibly, you see, the Shedemite was forcibly removed and arrested on a fugitive warrant. All right, so hey, Esau Edom he's at his wits end. All right, and so is his woman. All right, the Shedemite woman she's completely through right along with her male counterpart, man. And this is very pot to see and report on because we're witnessing the downfall of our enemy, the top enemy of the nation of Yasharala, man. And this is very very good news, man. To see these devils get just due, get judgment really quick. Uh, Without me rambling too long, let's. go ahead and grab a quick precept. This is Lamentations 4:21, and it reads, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom." Right, who's Edom? Adawam is the so-called the red man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Thou dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and that's what we see here in this article. Slacky, here in this article, man. You know, that cup of judgment is being passed to the nation of Edom. You know, it's gonna trickle down to the rest of these damn heathens, man. All right, but Esau Edom, he's gonna catch the brunt. He's gonna catch the most judgment out of all these heathen nations. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken. All right, and what is a drunken person doing? They're confused. You know, they don't know what to do. They're stumbling everywhere, and that's the state that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, his nation is in. Man, they're drunk. All right, they don't know which way is up and which way is down. You know, I seen an Edomite on video calling his own people crackers, man. All right, so this devil, these Edomites are just completely through and finished. You see, and shall make thyself naked. All right, when you naked, you have no covering. You see, these devils don't that covering that Yahweh Shema Shai had upon these devils going back to Cain is slowly being removed. All right, that's why you're seeing these devils, these Edomites, catch judgment. All right, you just had the Edomite woman shot dead in that so-called protest in the Capitol building, man. All right, she was shot dead. You see, so that covering, that veil that Yahweh Shema Shai had upon these Edomites is slowly dwindling, man. Next verse, Lamentations 4:22, and it reads, "The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion." All right, the nation of Yasharallah. Our punishment is coming to an end. You know, going through hardcore slavery, being beaten brutally. You know, being hung. All right, that was the punishment of our iniquity for going off from the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shai. But now we have accomplished that. All right, we're at the end of our punishment. Reading on, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. You see? So now it is time for you Edomites, you self proclaimed so-called white people. It's time for you Edomites to be visited, and you're going to be visited by Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, what's that ultimate visitation? Those Yahweh Shai in those chariots, those angels. O daughter of Egypt, Edom, Salakia, he will discover thy sins. All right, so there's going to be more and more judgments going out on you Edomites. You know, you're going to see more and more articles like this, where you see so these Edomites, man, these so-called white people, being taken into custody and being charged, because once upon a time, Esau Edom, he would get off scot free. All right, but those curses, all right, are slowly taking hold on Esau, man. All right, you're not going to be able to escape your judgment, and that's why the scriptures call Esau the vagabond, the fugitive, and the vagabond, because these devils are trying to escape their judgment. All right, but you have nowhere to run. Really quick, let's grab Deuteronomy 30:7, and it reads, "The Lord Yahweh, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." All right, and that's what we see here in this article. Those curses are slowly being transferred to Esau Edom. You know, along with this his whole entire nation, man. Let's read a little bit more. Deputy said Ponsetto failed to stop her car until she reached her home and then refused to get out. She was forcibly removed and arrested on a fugitive warrant. The 22-year-old was held in Ventura County until she was extradited to New York. All right, they shipped her ass back to New York, which I believe that's where she's from. An NYPD spokesperson says Saturday morning that Ponsetto is still being processed at the first precinct in Manhattan, and charges were not immediately available. A video of the incident shows Ponsetto accosting jazz musicians Keon Harold and his 14-year-old son in the lobby of Arlo Soho Hotel. In the video, which was initially shared by Harold, Ponsetto yells, "Show me my phone." A man in the video who identified himself as the manager can also be heard asking to see the teen's phone. At one point, Ponsetto refuses to let Harold and his son leave. All right, so the Shedamite was she was bearing false witness, man. She was lying on these Israelite men, which is what Esau Edom does. All right, they're known as the accuser of the brethren. You know, these devils get Jake to go off, get you Israelites to go off, then they accuse you to the Heavenly Father, man. You know, saying look what your people are doing, right? When they're the ones that are the wicked. All right, you can finish this article on your own, or you can go and watch the video. You see, but we're entering into the time of Esau Edom's punishment. All right, their judgment as a nation, and you Edomite women, you're not exempt from that either. All right, we finished that. Let's grab Jeremiah 49:10, and it reads, "But I have made Esau bare." All right, these devils are being made bare. Everyone's seeing the nation of Edom for who they really are. You know, liars, thieves, deceivers, devils. All right, the wicked. These nations are starting to see that. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. You see, so these devils are they try to hide themselves. You know, under the banner of being so-called white. You know, that's a form of hiding themselves. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren. All right, they're being spoiled, man. This is a form of being spoiled. You know, like I said, these devils will get off scot free. Now they're being persecuted. They're being spoiled. You know, just to further edify. I got the word spoil queued up. Spoil, spoiler, waste, destroy, robbers, to deal violently with. And what do you see happen here? She was taken. Let's get it. Uh, where is it? She was forcibly is another softer word for violently. All right, she was forcibly removed and arrested on a fugitive warrant. All right, so hey, these devils are being dealt with violently on certain situations. Why? Because we're in the time of the visitation of Esau Edom from Yahweh Shemal Shai and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. See? All right, we'll end it off here. Just want to do a quick hit on this. Obadiah 1 and 8, and it reads, "Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?" All right, the wisdom, the left hand knowledge, wisdom that Esau Edom once had is being destroyed, man. That's why you see these devils scrambling. You know, they don't know what to do. Why? Because those left-handed angels, those demons, aren't dealing with them on the level that they once were. Why? Because the Lord, he's removing his hand from these devils and understanding out of the mount of Esau. All right, when you elect a president such as Joe Biden, that's proof that Esau Edom his wisdom is destroyed because Joe Biden is this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, right? When you see him in different interviews and on TV, this guy does this guy he's all over the place, man. Why? Because the Lord is returning these devils back to that base status, man. All right, and understanding out of the mount of Esau. These devils, they don't have any. They never did have understanding. All right, the Lord just propped them up for a season to fulfill His prophecies. Obadiah 1:9, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed. You know, the strength of Esau, Edom, is being dismayed. All right, it's being brought to naught. You know, these nations are starting to see that Esau is not fit to rule, man. To the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter, and that's what's ultimately coming. You know, when Yahweh Shai touched down in that chariot, he's coming back to slaughter, man. He's coming back for blood. Obadiah 1:10, and it reads, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. All right, for all the wickedness that you devils did to the Israelites, you're starting to be ashamed. All right, you're starting to catch those curses, man. And thou shalt be cut off forever. And that's what we're looking forward to, man. To not be able to see one of you devils ever again, man. To not be able to wake up and have to go work next to a Edomite, man. You see? And with that, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. Till the next time, Shalom.